Yeah, YouTube, what's good? Back with another one. Let me just let y'all know something right quick. Let me just make sure you niggas is in complete understanding that sacrifice is necessary for everything. Like, do not sit here. A lot of times people get into this mindset like, woe is me, and everything is just happening to me. That you the only one in the world, the only person on earth that's going through shit. Like you're exempt from the sacrifices and the hardships and shit like that. Scratch that shit from your Scratch that shit from your mental, bro. You ain't special. I ain't special. Everybody goes through hardship. Everybody got to sacrifice to get to the next level. Nothing, like I said in the last video, nothing worth having as a man comes easy. Good things take time. Good things take time. Good things take strategic planning and sacrifice. It takes sacrifice. What you gotta sacrifice is it depends on what the strategy or the plan calls for, right? But majority of the time, the things you're gonna have to sacrifice is time and pleasure. Time and pleasure are gonna be things you have to sacrifice the most to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to hustle to let's see. If you're trying to hustle to get a new car or get into a new crib or build your money up in general, get your credit together, what are you gonna have to sacrifice? You're gonna have to sacrifice time, one, because you're gonna have to put in the hours, put in the work, then put in the grind to stack your money up. You're gonna have to get a job. You're gonna have to get 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You're gonna have to save that money. So you ain't gonna be able to go out. You ain't gonna be able to go out and party and spend money on shit. You're gonna have to eat bullshit for a little while. You're gonna have to eat noodles and nuggets and whatever. You know, you're gonna have to do shit like that in order to build up your funds enough so that you can put yourself in a better position, right? You're gonna have to put yourself in a better position. If you want to build the body you want, it's gonna take sacrifice. It's gonna take discipline. What do you mean by that? You mean you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get your ass in the gym when you don't feel like it. Do a morning workout, come back, maybe do it later in the afternoon workout after work. Might have to do at home workouts if you can't get to the gym. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice the donuts and chips and cookies with your fat ass. You're gonna have to drink water. Drink your fucking water, nigga. You're gonna have to sacrifice all that shit to get the body that you want. It's gonna take discipline. This shit ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody be walking around with 6-pack abs and fucking cut up and V-tapers and Coke bottle shapes, but it's not. That's why you see most bitches, they fat. They out of shape because bitches don't want to put in the work. That's why you see most dudes fat, out of shape, lazy, dad bod, because they lazy. Fat, out of shape. It's easy. If you go outside, I want you to do this. Next time you in your car and you ride around, count. Maybe you don't gotta do it in your hand, but just count in your head how many fast food restaurants you see, how many unhealthy spots it is to eat, right? And then count how many healthy spots it is to eat, or healthy spots there is. And you can count, just to give you like a little bit of, so it ain't lopsided too much, go ahead, you can count grocery stores as a healthy place because you get your produce and shit there. Count Sprouts and shit like that. But even if you see a healthy fast food spot or restaurant, if you ride by, just count. It is too easy to be out of shape. It's too easy. Because that's the marketing, that's the programming, that's the indoctrination. That's what they want for you. But you got to break out of that, be disciplined, and sacrifice the taste and the sweetness and the flavors to want better for yourself. And it's gonna take time. It might not take you. It might take you a year. It might take you 2 years to get your body right. But are you willing to do it? Is that what you really want? Is that your why? What's your why? What's your why? You don't gotta tell me. Ask yourself, what's your why? Also a good book to read. Start with Why, Simon Sinek. So, whatever that is, everything is going to take a sacrifice, bro. You might have to sacrifice time away to get your mind right, to come back and be a better person. Same thing, I had to do it. I I went overseas for a contracting job, overseas for a year and a half. But I needed that time away to come back, to actually be alone. It was really like almost isolation. I had to go away to get my mind together, to get my money together, to become a better person, to get my body together, to come back and be in a better space, to be a better father, a better provider, a better leader, a better person. You know, all of that. I needed that time away. Sacrifice, yeah, I sacrificed. What did I sacrifice? The time. I sacrificed the relationship. Sacrificed a lot of things. But for the greater good, to where I'm at today, to where I was then, I would take that sacrifice 10 out of 10 times. Take that sacrifice 10 out of 10 times. To be the person I am today, to create the life I created for my son and for myself, I would never question it. You know what I'm saying? But what sacrifices do you need to make? What do you want? What do you want? What are the steps to get there? And then how are you going to execute it? What do you need to sacrifice to do it? Sometimes you might have to sacrifice relationships. If they're not benefiting you and where you're trying to go and the person you're trying to be, you might have to sacrifice those relationships. Whether it be a girl, whether it be your friends, whatever. Even family. You might have to sacrifice those relationships to get to the place that you want to be in life. To get to the person you want to be, to get to the things you want. You might have to sacrifice those relationships. Especially if you're dealing with a female. Your personal, intimate relationships is going to be the ones that really make or break you. Because the wrong female will really it'll deter you. It'll deter you. Because she has the most control over your emotions. She has the most control over your actions. Once you fall in love with a bitch, that's when you're at the most vulnerable. You are like putty in her hands. You might not, because look at it like this. When you by yourself, when you alone, you single, you have that, you so free to work those late hours, to work those non-stop days, to be on your grind, to make those risks, take those risks and take that action and go on those trips and, you know, at the spur of the moment. When you got a girl that doesn't support or believe in your vision, it's gonna be hard to do that. She'll be like, why are you going here? Why are you doing that? You should be at home with me. You should be at home with me. If she'll try to manipulate you to make you think that you cheating. And you out late, you probably with a bitch and blah, blah, fucking blah. But really, you trying to get to the money to create a future for yourself. To also, to even give her a better lifestyle. And also, sometimes, too, your relationship partner could be one of your biggest haters. Because she sees the potential. And she sees that other bitches see your potential. That's why they try so hard to break you down. When you getting your body in shape, who you getting in shape for? You starting to smell good? Who you smelling good for? Put on a nice outfit? Who you looking good for? Or I don't like how they look on you. All because she don't want to put in the work to stay with you. When you're going through self-improvement, everything you're doing is a sacrifice right now. You're sacrificing going out and partying, eating bullshit, being around friends, distractions. All of that is sacrifices that you really need to take to become a better person, to become that version of you that you proud of. When you look in the mirror and you confident and you proud of what you see, all of that's going to take sacrifice. Sacrifice to learn new skills is going to take it's going to take time. But those skills are going to help you in the long run. Them skills are what pay the bills. Them hard skills and your soft skills. You acquiring new certifications, degrees, whatever it is, you know, all of that stuff is going to be able to allow you to get a job and to get income that you're going to need to finance other things that you're going to invest in. Like them soft skills, you know, being able to talk to people, being able to communicate effectively. All of that is going to get you different places, get different realms and different rooms in life, because a lot of people don't have those soft skills. You know what I'm saying? I know you hear it all the time. It's not what you know, but who you know. And how do you get to know those people? Being able to talk. Being able to talk, just being able to communicate, not being all shy and timid and weird when you get around people, you know, just being a normal person. Striking up a small conversation with whoever you come in contact with. Whether you in the gym, at the grocery store, in passing, you know, if you at an event, you know, just be able to talk to people. And the more you be able to talk to people, it'll help you men talk to women, you know what I'm saying? And how you can, you know, formulate a conversation. It'll take the anxiety off you. Just getting out there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things, everything really worth having is gonna take some sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice your luxury spot to get to the next step you're doing. You might be in a nice luxury spot or in a luxury whip. You might have to trade that in for something more cost effective while you in the process of building your business, while you in the process of investing in yourself into the next step of your life. You might have to take that L. You might have to take that L for a minute, you know. But really, what it's attacking is it's attacking your ego. But you gotta take your ego out of it. You know what I'm saying? What do you really want out of life, and what are you gonna do to get there? What do you have to sacrifice? What do you have to sacrifice to get to the next step of your life? To get to where you're gonna be? And that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. So until next time, this is Wolfgang Peak. This is Wolfgang Lifestyle. I'm out.